Lu Yang returned to the pancake stall. The seller was an older sister, skilled in kneading dough. She deftly divided the dough into small balls, using her entire body, hands, wrists, arms, and torso to shape them into pancakes. The movement seemed to follow some hidden principle. It wasn't just about kneading, but also a form of physical exercise. She placed the pancake dough on an anvil and struck it with a large hammer, producing loud clanging sounds as sparks flew and small craters appeared in the ground. The dough was quenched in cold water, which quickly boiled. Soon, a perfectly formed pancake was ready. Lu Yang marveled at the process. Mount Bai Lion truly had unique ideas, seamlessly blending food preparation with alchemy. Get me a pancake. The food here was indeed cheap. Lu Yang saw many new and exciting items. If he could afford it, he would have bought them all. The next morning, Lu Yang met up with the two others at the Taoist sect's entrance as agreed. Waiting for you, Meng Jingzhu waved after seeing Lu Yang. Behind him was a carriage, the same one that had taken them to the Taoist sect before, pulled by the same old horse. The only difference was that Cloud Mushroom's senior sister had been replaced by Fierce Bone. Fierce Bone diligently studied while waiting. His large scholar's robe hid his muscles, making him look like a tall and scholarly figure. Are we taking a flying boat? Lu Yang had prepared for it. Although his shrink-to-the-inch technique was convenient, it wasn't as fast as a flying boat. He temporarily abandoned learning shrink-to-the-inch, focusing on mastering shrink and measure. Meng Jingzhu patted the carriage proudly. This carriage is an extraordinary treasure, containing spatial array techniques. Inside, we feel like the carriage moves slowly, but from the outside it's as fast as a flying boat. Indeed, Meng family was far from the imperial city. Meng Jingzhu couldn't have walked all the way here on foot in a year. The carriage used arrays to travel quickly until near the Taoist sect, where it slowed down out of respect. Lu Yang had seen this slower version earlier. The three climbed into the carriage, which remained spacious as always. Only now did Lu Yang fully appreciate its value. Where are we going? What's our mission? Oh, I forgot to tell you. We're heading to Qing Chinese letter County. Let Fierce Bone explain. He found the task. Fierce Bone placed a bookmark in his book and spoke slowly. I heard this from a merchant leader on my mission. He knows many things unknown to ordinary people. He told me a story circulating among merchants which has some credibility. Between Qing Chinese letter County and Yanjiang County lies a vast mountain range. Merchants must have local hunters guide them through it. A terrifying entity appeared in the forest, forcing hunters to leave their livelihoods behind. Night fell, with trees blocking out the moonlight, thunder rumbling and rain pouring down, turning the ground into mud. 8 or 9 people were tied together by ropes to prevent anyone from slipping off the mountain. They followed the lead hunter, each step cautious to avoid deep pits. The icy rain drenched them, making their hair stick to their faces. They could only follow the lead hunter through the dense curtain of rain. Be careful where you step, the mountain path is slippery. Don't stop even if you're tired, push on, we're almost there. Stopping now will make it harder to continue. I can't go on. Save me, I'm falling. Someone slipped, unable to find purchase, and slid towards a cliff. The merchants noticed the force at the end of their ropes and realized someone was lagging behind. They stopped and frantically tried to pull them back. Ao Yue, hold tight, we'll pull you up together. I don't have any strength left. Ao Yue hung suspended on the cliff, his waist tied with a thick rope preventing him from falling. He was exhausted and hungry, unable to climb back up. The experienced hunter calmly directed everyone while pulling them himself. Grab onto those trees, don't let us all fall. Others wrap the ropes around your wrists. I'll count 1, 2, 3, pull together. 1, 2, 3, pull. 1, 2, 3, pull. After much effort, they finally pulled Ao Yue up. Exhausted, they barely stood upright. The hunter remained vigilant, checking on Ao Yue's condition. Ao Yue, how did you slip? Did anyone push you? Ao Yue shook his head in confusion, not understanding why the hunter asked this. He had slipped. Could someone have pushed him? Old son, what do you mean? Chi Wu asked, sensing something was amiss. The hunter shook his head and pointed to a broken temple ahead. Let's keep moving until we reach the mountain god temple. The rain was heavy. It wasn't an appropriate time for discussion. Chi Wu nodded and encouraged everyone to quickly seek shelter in the mountain god temple. They entered the temple, ignoring its poor condition. The spacious interior housed 3 dusty mountain gods, with mud and excrement scattered around. The plaques bearing their names were gone, as were the offerings eaten by wild animals long ago. The doors had vanished, and broken windows let in cold drafts. Chi Wu took some goods from his sack to offer as sacrifices, thanking the mountain gods for letting them use the temple. The 3 mountain gods were crude stone carvings. Though not well made, they showed clear differences. The central god held a Chinese letter SWORD with an upright demeanor. The 2 flanking him were one scholar and one warrior, dressed in a scholar's robe and holding a book on the left, embodying pure yang energy on the right. Mountain gods protect our journey. Chi Wu felt the mountain gods seemed almost alive.